Hi everybody, and welcome to your strength training day. We are going to use our dumbbells today to work on our strength, our agility, and our coordination. So you need 2 dumbbells, and you need a little sense of adventure because we're going to be using our dumbbells in an unconventional way. So if you're ready to join me, it's time to get warmed up. So I want to start our warm-up today by rolling our shoulders back, finding a nice tall posture. And then we're going to take this the other direction. Good, one more. Nice work. Finding those feet just wider than hip width apart, standing nice and tall. We're going to start with just an easy squat. Don't go too far down into your range of motion just yet. We'll get there, but we're just warming up right now. Good, you can work your way a little further down. Good, let's have one more here, and then stand up nice and tall. Bring your feet into a little shuffle. We're gonna bring that heart rate up a little bit, as some of our intervals are gonna be metabolic in nature, which means we're gonna get our heart rate up, work a little harder with our dumbbells today. Good, keep those feet moving. You can come forward and back if you want to. And bring them to a stop right here. I need you to lift your knee, round it outward, and set it down. We're gonna alternate side to side, trying not to counterbalance. We wanna stand nice and tall through the upper body, letting the leg open up. Good, let's do one more each side and bring it back to that little shuffle. Move it a little bit more, forward and backward. You don't need a ton of space, just a little shuffle forward and backward. Good, and bring that to a stop one more time. Hinge forward, and I want you to go for a nice big arm windmill action here. Warming up the shoulders. Good, and then standing that up nice and tall. Let's keep those feet moving. Bring it back to that shuffle. Hopefully you're feeling a little warmer because in 30 seconds, we're gonna get to our first interval. We've got 45 seconds of work and then a 25-second rest. You keep your feet moving. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna get up to first. So we're gonna bring our weights a little closer. We're actually gonna start with just one. Take a look. I'm gonna do a squat to lunge combo. Notice I'm switching that dumbbell from hand to hand. Pick up a dumbbell and join me in 3, 2, 1. Squat it, lunge it. Squat, switch hands, and lunge it. Good. Back and forth. And you're gonna try to keep it moving the whole time. Keeping that coordination and sinking down low enough to work on that strength. Under 20 seconds left here. Can you get a little lower? Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 25-second rest. But take a look. I need you to set your dumbbells kind of far apart and come to one side. They've just become your agility ladder. Take a look. Back and forth, quickly as you can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay quick on the feet, stay agile, tap down, or keep it up, whichever works for you. But make sure this is tight and you're not landing heavily on your feet. Keep it quick. Can you get your knees a little higher? Nice work, 15 seconds left. Let's go a little faster for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. One more for this set. I need you to grab both weights. Now look, my stance, a little wider than normal. This is the combo. You're gonna come wide, narrow, out wide, and in narrow. You with me? Of course you are, let's go. Switch the positioning of those dumbbells. Again, that element of coordination mixed with some strength. Keep going, but take a look. I'm not doing a massive hinge. It's just a little hinge. Just enough to get momentum. Keep going. Ten seconds here. Long spine, strong core. Take a little breather. We're gonna go back to the start. So you only need that one dumbbell. Squat, lunge combo. But you've still got 15 seconds. Big deep breath. One weight. Stand nice and tall. We're gonna go squat first. Here we go. Switch to the lunge. Get the squat to the lunge. Now look, you can slow this down. If that means you get a lower range of motion, that's a good thing. You do whatever you need to in this interval. Keeping your back strong, core tight. Do me a favor, don't just hinge forward. Get a nice full range of motion. Drop those hips down. Don't keep them up here. Rest. All right. They need some space, yes? Agility runs. Big deep breath, roll those shoulders back. You've got some time. If you're like me and you're raring to go, keep those feet moving. You've got under 10 seconds until agility runs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember the option, tap it down or keep it up, whichever works for you. Now, if you're a little bit gassed and you need to drive it back a little bit, bring it here, but don't stop moving. You've got this. Now take a look. It's not like this. Get athletic. Really get into this move. Go with intention. Let's go. Keep it strong, under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We've got to swing. Those out, in swings. That's what's next. But once again, you have some time. Big deep breath. Get ready to pick up both the weights, slightly wider than normal stance. 1, 2, and get ready. Here we go. Remember, it's a hinge at the hip. It's not a squat, and it's not a huge back swing, just a little back swing. Back of the legs and core are working hard to keep this going. Keeping that coordination up. Keep breathing. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Little recovery here. you get an extra long break. So take the next 20 seconds to breathe and recover. We're gonna move on to our next movement. Yes? 3 more. Spoiler alert. Your first one is going to be burpees. Right now though, you rest. I'm gonna demonstrate. So take a look. Our burpees today are with our weights. So you can jump out, walk out, or step out. But we're all gonna do it together. So grab those weights. I want you to bring them up to your shoulders. Press overhead. Set them right down to the ground. Hinge at the hip and get down as low as you can before you shoot those legs back. Right here, sink it down. Now go back. Your legs are working from the bottom half, right here, the bottom part of the squat, to stand it up. Keep this going. Take a look. We're not letting the weights round out our back. You need to really sink, get low to the ground. Take a rest from that. We move along. I need you to put these moderately far apart. They're an obstacle again, and we got to get over it. This is what it looks like. Leap over, leap over. So you might know this as a skater, but now you have to get over top of something. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. To one side, and then the other. Now, if you want to challenge, look, that just got a little harder, a little more of a challenge. So you choose. Closer together when you're learning, further apart when you're trying to push your limits a little bit. Good, keep it going. Try to have all the power come from this leg. Now it's gonna come from this one as I push myself back and forth. Rest. Breathe. We're gonna go back to a squat movement. This is going to be squatting down to the ground to grab a weight and bringing it up overhead. Take a look. You only need one. You're gonna sink low and drive up overhead. Switch to the other side. Join me right now. Come from the floor to the ceiling, sink it down, switch hand. Floor to ceiling, and keep going. From the side, you'll see that my hips come down low. I'm not just hinging forward to set that weight down. I need to sink to the ground. Switch hands, and then come up. Now you're using your legs to create that momentum. So the more you power up through your feet, right here, the more weightlessness or momentum will be behind your weight. Okay, take a rest. Same 3. Looping back to the top of this set. Dumbbell burpees, which we're gonna follow with those skaters over our dumbbells. So bring those weights close to your feet. Get ready to sink down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here, bring them overhead. Here's your burpee. Whether you are jumping out or stepping out, I want you to find your plank position. So don't just jump your feet out and in. Find your plank, reset, drive overhead. You got it. 20 seconds left of these burpees. Stay with me. take a rest from those. Shake that out. Now, this is the part where we need to have them moderately far apart from each other. The further apart, the harder this is gonna be. So, choose your distance, reset the body, strong core, and get ready to launch. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember those options? Pushing as hard as you can. You can tap it down, or you can try, if you want another challenge, to keep that back leg lifted. Do what you can. Drive from side to side. Don't just step. Find that power and push. You've got 15 seconds left. Give me what you can, come on. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, single arm work, just one dumbbell. Shake it out. You still got time, you got 15 seconds. Regain breathing. And remember our goal, get the hips low in order to pick up this dumbbell. You ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Sink it down and drive it up. Keep everything really strong through here. As you stand up, this is the power. Push through the floor. Activate the muscles around your spine. Got 20 seconds left here. Do as many as you can, but don't compromise form. Take that time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Big deep breath here. We're gonna move along to our third and final grouping. So we've got a few more exercises to work on. 2 rounds, and then we're done. You with me? Keep those feet moving. You're still in that active recovery mode. You get a longer rest this time. And it's now. So you're in rest mode. I'm in show you what's next mode. I need you to have both of your weights. You are going to do a single leg deadlift. Take your time. A row, and then you're going to switch. Single leg deadlift, row, and switch. Grab your weights. Here we go. Single leg deadlift. Squeeze that row and stand up. Switch to the other foot. Hinge, squeeze. Now I know you're lifting that leg off the ground. That's challenging your balance, but I also want you to really think about squeezing the elbows behind the back each time. So you might call this a very coordinated move, and that's what I'm challenging you on today. Tilt, pull, reset. Other side. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a look. We're going this way. Remember long jump in high school? Closer together, the easier it is. Further apart, the harder it is. This is what it looks like. Come over, shuffle back. Come over, shuffle back. Now I need you to join me, let's go. If you are not jumping today, you're doing the same movement, but you're doing a very stretched out lunge, shuffle back. Stretched out lunge, shuffle back. Keep that coordination of not touching those dumbbells. Keep the agility, keep that moving. Whether you are 2-footing in or lunging, it's the same concept. Get over those dumbbells. Under 10 seconds here. Rest from that. Okay, this is your final exercise. We are gonna go through them all again, but the final thing you're gonna learn is happening right now. So, core and shoulders. Take a look. Start out. You're gonna come in, out, lift. Come out here and join me. In, out, up and over. It's like you're drawing a rainbow. In, out. Now do me a favor, don't counterbalance. Stay here. Go at your own pace. It's like a push-pull and then a big giant rainbow. Push-pull and then lift up and over. If this is getting tough, shorten the lever. This works also. Now when I said core and shoulders, your core needs to brace as you lift up and over. Find the strength to control the speed. One more rainbow. Good work. All right, shake it out. You have three intervals left. We're going to do that deadlift and row, our long jump, and finish it off with that push-pull. So, weights are in hand. Find that balance, find that tall posture. 2, 1, go. Tilt, squeeze, and reset. Tilt, squeeze, and reset. Keep going. Take your time. This one is not about speed. This one I want you to slow down and really squeeze through each one of these movements. Take your time. If you feel a little wobbly, you're doing it right. You should feel like you're working really hard to maintain your balance. Under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set one down. Set the other down. Hopping or lunging with that shuffle back. Remember, the further apart you put them, the more challenging it is. You ready for this? Let everything go. Jumping or lunging. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now look, if you're jumping, I want you to absorb the landing. What it's not is a slam down. I want you to absorb. Try to think about landing really quietly and absorbing. Same thing applies if you're lunging. If you are kind of landing heavily on that foot, I need you to tighten up, land lightly, and bring it around. Under 10 seconds. Okay, take that rest. Push, pull, over the top, and then we're done. So, reset. Find the strength in your core to keep those arms lifted and for that pull over the top. All right? Face one direction. Here we go. In, out, in, out. Squeeze the core to lift and turn. Keep it lifted. Nice. What it's not is the starting point right here. When you come out of that rainbow, arms are long before you push and pull. Up and over. Keep this going. Up and over. Remember, you can shorten that lever, but I still need you to engage as you lift and turn. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Shake it out. I want you to take the next 20 seconds just to let it go. Let that upper back release, because that's hard work, holding that dumbbell out there. Got about 10 seconds left of this active recovery, and then we're done. Then we cool it down. 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back. That extra long beep means we are done. Let's go forward. Good, really think about releasing the back as your shoulders come up and over the top. Good, nice work. Just allow a little twist. Just let the upper body go. Lead with the elbow and have a nice little stretch. On your next one, extend your hand and look behind you. Allow yourself to turn back. Come back to center, go the other way. Looking behind you and coming back forward again. Drop those arms, heel forward, hinge at the hip. I want you to reach for your toes and drive it up nice and tall. Open up those arms, reach down and drive up. Letting everything, the back side of your body, release. One more each side. Last one right here. And then reset that body nice and tall, and you are done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that I'm going to see you again really soon.